Hey guys, I got a video here. This was done a few years ago. This kid takes a picture of a tow truck driver that had just gotten out of his truck, and then he goes on. He starts running down the street saying the tow truck driver was chasing him. It never shows you the guy chasing him. You never hear anybody hollering at him. The kid's running like hell, and then he slows down. He's looking all around and everything, and it smells of a setup to me. I think this kid must have made this video to try to get some clicks and views. And like I said, it was a few years ago. It still only got 4,000 views, and the kid's only got a couple of thousand subscribers still. So apparently he's not doing too well. Anyway, I'll let you check it out here in a minute. I got a picture of the guy and what he supposedly said to the guy. And that's going to be the next image coming up. Is going to be what he said, and then the video will start. Here you go. And this kid, he promoted this video saying attacked by tow truck driver while doing First Amendment auditor. So he's a wannabe auditor, or he was. I don't know what he's doing now, and I don't care. But anyway, let's go on.
Yo, I got a crazy ass dude following me and shit. I gotta hit you.
I don't hear him, I don't see him. How come you didn't film him when he started chasing you before you started running? Why don't you show that part of the video if you've got it?
Yo, street photography is dangerous. Street photography is dangerous, bro. Hey, this guy's trying to assault me.
Okay, I guess the driver did holler something at him. I don't know what it was. I couldn't make it out. Didn't sound like he was agitated, though. I don't know. You be the judge. No, I don't know what that deal was there. The guy hollered at him from his truck, never got out, and the other guy that with the blue shirt on doesn't have anything to do with the tow truck driver, and he didn't do anything to the kid either. He just walked up to him and asked him something, and then the kid starts running again.
Yo, what's up? A crazy incident just happened a couple minutes ago. Hello.
Yeah, you said you told the tow truck driver to go F himself. You never showed that in your video, but you were doing a First Amendment audit while he was saying that to you, but you never caught it on film, or you never caught the audio of it. Okay, so from this point on, everything you say is a lie. That's my opinion.
Well, a crazy incident just happened a few moments ago. I was in a public neighborhood, just doing my hobby, you know, being a photographer, taking pictures of houses and stuff. And shit. And you know, there's a guy in a towed vehicle in the neighborhood. He was an Anglo-American. I took pictures of him, you know, because, you know, I wanted to. He's in the public area. It's not a crime or anything. To public photography.
Oh, good. This must be the part where you're going to show us the pictures or the video you were taking when all this happened. Is that what you're going to do? Okay, I'll be waiting for it.
And so, you know, I figured why not, like, take a picture of a tow car in the neighborhood. Probably gonna tow a car and take pictures of that. So I took pictures of him, and he put a peace sign to respond to the pictures I was taking of him while he was in the vehicle. And you know, he eventually, you know, got agitated. He eventually got aggravated and provoked from what I was doing, and he came out of his vehicle and pulled out his phone to take pictures of me back. But me having a technique on how to deal me having a solution on how to deal with somebody when they come near me with you know, and with anger.
He has a technique on how to deal with somebody taking his picture and coming near him with anger. He never shows any of that, but you know, he has a technique. I can't wait to hear what it is.
I would run away, you know, in a trolling manner, just sprint away when they come near me for being aggravated of me taking pictures of them. So that's what I would do. I should run away. So I applied it in this incident, and I started running away, and I made it to the end of a block. I made it at the end of a made it at the end of a street in a and I made a left turn, and if you made it at the end of that street, the neighborhood would end. That would be the exit of the neighborhood. So I was halfway to the exit of the neighborhood, and he followed me. He kept on following me, and so at this point I was intimidated. I was like, holy shit, this dude's following me. Man, fuck him. What is he doing? He has no life. And
or he just happened to be going the same direction you were when you ran away, seeing as he was probably pointed that way when you were having your little exchange with him. You think?
He approached me and started following me with his vehicle, and he started. I assume me thinking, you know, he was on his phone pretending. I'm saying that he's pretending that he's calling the police. So because I'll tell you why I think that. Because when he was on his phone, apparently on the police, speaking to the police, he was right beside me, following me, and I heard him saying details like, "Oh, this man, he's wearing a black outfit, you know, I'm wearing a suit." And then he asked me a question. Hey, yo, what is your name? And I'm like, man, me being a freedom of speech advocate, I responded, go fuck yourself.
Now, wait a minute. We just watched the whole video that you took. I didn't edit this video. I'm just adding things in between clips. And you never recorded that happening. Nobody heard that. Nobody saw it. If the guy was right beside you and you were filming while you were running, you never pointed your camera in his direction or the audio so we could hear him if he was so close to you? That's strange, isn't it?
In a hostile manner. And he was utterly, at that point, aggravated completely, and he literally got out of his vehicle and put his phone away and started following me. He started chasing me like in a running position. He sprinted hastily. He scampered towards me as soon as he got out of his vehicle. And so at that point I was like, holy shit, this was my heart started beeping quickly. My heart was like in a palpitation. My heart was I had palpitation at that point because I was straight up just you know, scared from straight up just being scared.
Now, if that really happened, I could see why you might have thought to yourself, went to your school counselor or whatever and said, I need a different career choice. This isn't working out for me. I'm terrified of everything. I saw a cat sitting outside. I'm pretty sure it's waiting for me to come back out. It's going to chase me down the street.
And so I sprinted again, making sure I left the neighborhood in a public area where there's lots of people. So, you know, the camera is not gonna, you know, it's not enough to protect me. So I need actual witnesses. So I went into a public area, and that's where I stayed. And he eventually, you know, got to the stop sign. He made a stop. He made a stop at the stop sign.
He did what? He stopped at a stop sign? Oh my God, that's a sure sign he was chasing you down the road.
Where you leave the neighborhood, and that he just stayed there and just started, you know, he started shrieking, he started screaming, you know, saying, I don't know what he's saying, but he was just shrieking a lot, screaming. And I actually have him recorded at that point. I have recorded on my camera, him shrieking at me, screaming. I'll put that up. But yeah, dude, street photography is no joke. It's insane how people react, get aggravated for simple little things. But you know, I'm here to advocate for that, change that type of mentality. You know, photography. And you're in a public area, you're not expected to have any privacy. Unfortunately, people get intimidated by that. But you know, and then especially when the camera is a great innovation. The camera is a great innovation where you can capture things and look at it back in great detail. That's amazing. Back in the 19th century, that was impossible. Back in the 18th century, especially in the 18th century, that was impossible. My arm is getting tired now for recording myself.
Well, that's fantastic. The camera is quite an innovation. It can capture things that you couldn't capture in the 19th century or the 18th century. But unfortunately, he didn't capture anything about what he was talking about. I did hear the guy say something to him at the stop sign. I didn't hear him shrieking. But, you know, I'm kind of deaf anyway. But, yeah, I hope this kid chose a different career path, because this one ain't going to work out for him if he's terrified of everything. If you're going to tell somebody to go F themselves, you're going to get a reaction. I don't care who you are. That stuff happens in the real world where most people function. Apparently you don't. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I think he made the whole thing up myself. But you decide. I just report the news. I don't make it. Bye.